Greetings, YouTube community, sports fans nationwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log here in Lex Anderson World. I'm your host, your boy Lex Anderson. And in today's video, I think we should already know what it's about, right? North Carolina, Tar Heels, March Madness, bracketology, all that good stuff. So let's just get right to it, shall we? No look past his keys to victory. And I'm sure there were plenty of those all up and down the court last night. So first things first, we're going to go with the East region because, of course, the number one overall team selected to win it all, Duke, blows through North Dakota State. Final score 85-62. Zion Williamson, I'm sure, had another dominant game, but what else? He's Zion Williamson. Whatever. Okay. Now, I had mentioned this before in one of my previous videos, which you could scroll down below and check, about how some of the teams, as I was crash coursing all these bracketologies and matchups in these teams, Liberty had the ill logo, but I didn't pick them because they've never won an NCAA tournament game. Yeah, until last night. Final score over Mississippi State, 80-76, as I'm kicking my own ass, which I can't do, but if I could, I would definitely have kicked my own ass. Because now I see the importance of selecting multiple brackets because you want to have an alternate pick after your main picks. Lesson learned for the future. I got tripped up on the 8 and 9 seed matchup as VCU lost to UCF 73-58. Why even bother making the tournament if you're going to have this bad a game? Virginia Tech over St. Louis 66-52. So that wraps up the East region. Going on into the South region, uh, hold on here. Oklahoma over Ole Miss 95-72. Yeah, I had selected Ole Miss for that one, unfortunately. Tennessee held it down in a close one over Colgate, 77-70, and Virginia did what they had to do versus Gardner-Webb. Final score 71-56. And of course, we're just going to save the best for last to talk about it. And speaking of, well, this isn't the best because this is definitely not last, but they are last because they got eliminated. Cincinnati loses to Iowa 79-72 as the Iowa Hawkeyes get their first NCAA win in 4 years, and the Cincinnati Bearcats will make it 7 years that they've never gotten past the opening round. And you know, Cincinnati, I trashed y'all for having a crappy ass football team with the Bengals. This was your only chance to do something right, and you effing let me down. Ah, but how about this? I'm sure there are busted brackets everywhere because, like the prophet, had decreed, Oregon over Wisconsin 72-54. Oregon's got that defense, folks. They are scary on defense. And the prophet decreed it, they came through. So that made me happy. I ain't gonna lie. That's salvaging something, you know? Over on the West region, we have Texas Tech over North Kentucky 72-57. Buffalo, like the prophet had decreed, over Arizona State 91-74. Arizona State, just stick to college football. And of course, we now will venture on to the Midwest region where Houston beat Georgia State 84-55. See, Houston's doing things. The Rockets, but they got a squad out there. And speaking of squad, Washington over Utah State 78-61 final score. And in a game that, again, busted brackets, Iowa State lets me down by losing to Ohio State, final score 62-59. Look at that. And you're wondering, how do you lose? Well, here's how. Ohio State had 7 offensive rebounds and 9 second chance points in the second half, as Iowa State just simply collapsed in the stretch run. Disgusting. But of course, you know what we do here best in the Sports Opinion Log. Shout out Tar Heel Nation. Shout out Brooklyn, Maine, Allen 23, my boy Callie in the Sports Opinion Log. North Carolina over Iona, 88-73 is your final score. Fade to black. A chapter has been closed. Well, not a chapter because that never really got started, but we closed the books on Iona as we proceed down the path to our destiny, and that's once again becoming NCAA champions. You see, it's all right there. It's written in the stars. It's written in the stars. Duke versus North Carolina. Everybody else will just be falling to the wayside. because one thing must happen, and that's us becoming champions again. Okay, so now this video is so important to me putting this out today that I didn't even have breakfast yet. And if y'all do or don't know me, well, if you're watching this video, you're getting to know me. Breakfast to me is the most important meal of the day. I really couldn't care much about lunch, because lunch is always tricky depending on where you work. It always costs more, but breakfast, that always sets the tone for a good day. All right, so speaking of setting the tone for a good day, round two will be kicking off later this afternoon. So I will put down my iPad so I, the prophet, can decree my picks for today's game. Because even though I played one sad bracket that's been busted in several areas, I'm still alive. I'm still well. And again, this is my first time even doing the NCAA tournament and March Madness bracketology. Shout out to my boy DJ Pawscut for talking about it, putting me on. And let this video be an example that anything you want to do in your life, it's never too late to get involved. It's never too late to be interested. It's never too late to learn something new. Because again, I rep the ACC. This has definitely opened my eyes to what's out there in America. So it's great. And I just am really enjoying sharing these videos with you guys nationwide and ladies who are watching me on IGTV. I thank you all very much. So let's just get down to the predictions by the Prophet. East region, LSU versus Maryland. Maryland, Belmont, damn it, LSU. We're going for it. Michigan State versus Minnesota. Michigan State. Going down to the South region, Villanova versus Purdue. Now we know that Villanova want to chip over us. Will I let my emotions blind me from picking the right team? Yes, I will. Purdue. In the West region, Florida versus Michigan. Shout out Mitchie Escobar. Mitch with two Y's. I believe there's a dot in between Escobar. He's been riding with Florida. I can't jump on the bandwagon now, but can I? No, I won't. Michigan over Florida. Murray State, the national phenom sweeping the nation, John Moran, the high jumper, the triple double dropper versus Florida State. I'm going to go with Murray State. You know why? Because John Moran is exciting. He's electric. The nation needs John Moran. Baylor versus Gonzaga. Whew. Let's see. Baylor did hold me down, but you know what? This is where they get off. We're going to go with Gonzaga. Midwest region, Wofford versus Kentucky. And you know I'm a big fan of the color blue, so we're just going to go with Kentucky on that one. Auburn versus Kansas. Jayhawks. This is a tough one, but I'm going to end it on what should be a winning note. The prophet, will decree that Kansas will take down Auburn tonight or later today. And also, we also have UFC Fight Night 148 in Nashville. That's going to be crazy. So it's going to be a big, long sports night. Hey, like Tio would say, get your popcorn ready or eat something healthier because popcorn tends to get stuck in your teeth and in your gum areas. But Tostitos with dip, that's just delicious. So I would definitely recommend Tostitos and some Hero sandwiches to go. But if you don't like bread, you can always just roll the meat and the cheese together. But speaking of roll, it's time for me to roll up on out of here. I thank you very much for tuning in. If you're still watching, if you're a free agent fan, if you're intrigued by what I'm talking about, just do the right thing and just subscribe to this channel right now. Press that button over there to your left, the bell icon to your right, ding, press it so you stay updated for any and all upcoming future videos. I sincerely thank you for tuning into this video, which is sponsored by my hair company at celebrityhaircore.com. Guys, if you're looking for a better look for your girl, check us out online and on the gram at Celebrity Haircore. Links are below in the bio. Check out our picture and video gallery. And at Celebrity Haircore, you pay no tax, get free DHL Express real-time shipping, and a gift with purchase, courtesy, or a thank you from me to you. And let's see, special shout-outs there on the gram. Who we got out there? You know who. Now and forever, my boy M6 Drop, representing on the west side. Oh, and my girl, Throw in the Bag. I see you, Diva. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Until next time, yeah. I'm signing out. And I also have to get this video up before I get to work because the Wi-Fi at my job ain't worth shit. Who's got the best outros? Me.